In today's design system grid guide, we're going to speak real quickly about spacing. And here you'll see I am in the Next Gen Web Design System Guide. I am, again, this is the Next Gen System Design Library. And I'm going to go to the spacing blocks section of this file in Figma. And what I want to do real quickly is just get everyone aligned to the base unit of an 8 pixel grid. So our spacing system is built around that 8 pixel grid, the 8 point grid, but we're going to be using pixels in the design Figma, and we'll be converting that into REMs for developers. So again, we're working on the 8 point grid and we're using an 8 pixel base unit. Our scale will be off of that 8 pixel base unit, and I will show you how. And each spacing value can be a multiple and of 8, but there are times when, say, with a label, you may need to go down a little bit. So we're going to keep that divisible by 8 so that it'll be 4 pixels. And again, we'll go into that real quick here, but I just want to let you know why we're doing this. So we're going to have some space tokens that are inside of Figma that will be for the UI team, and we'll be creating order and hierarchy, introducing visual rhythm, making optical adjustments, and ensuring that that order and hierarchy is universal for any designer at AssetMark who is working on anything. So all of our designs individually will look cohesively as a whole. So for the spacing block specifications, again, I'm still in the spacing blocks page on the Next Gen Web Design System Guide. I have here our tokens. Again, this is for the developers and the engineers, and their units are in REM. As a designer, we're going to be using pixels in this Figma file, and we're going to be starting um, our base unit, for the most part, is generally between 16 and 32 for a lot of the work that we do here at AssetMark. And again, the base is an 8 point grid, so that's an 8 pixels. And we're just going to go up. So if you were doing your timetables as like a third grader or something, you would be doing um, this. So you'll see that there are a few variations here. There is a 12 in here. This is for edge cases. The idea here, because it's a even number, it will still work within the grid, but it is preferred that you generally use 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 64, etc. Now this is a component, and I guess I will show you how you can use this component. I guess, well, I have this right here just randomly, I guess, and I am curious as to, I'm not really getting these measurements that well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to assets, and I'm going to type in like what that was, a spacing component, right? So let's type in space. So we got a spacing block, and there's that 24. So I'm going to grab that and just pull it out. So this is a 24 block. And you see in this component, I can make it 24. I got 24 if I want to check the horizontal or the vertical. Um, so this will be really helpful in a grid. Sorry, definitely helpful in a grid, but it'll be really helpful in a table. So I should get that. So right now I'm gonna like bring it down to 16, and I'm just gonna make it a block here. And see what do you think this line height is? This line height looks like it's 16, but let's it is. So this is a way that you can do make sure that everything is aligned. You can do like quick measurements if you need to. So I would say that this looks like equidistance. So what if I wasn't able to do like the measurements here, it's pretty obvious what it is, but um if I needed to like make sure that spacer was specific for each and say I needed to make guides, and here you can see that it's snapping to grid, I would be able to like make these guides if I needed to exactly at that 48 mark, thanks to these spacer component helpers. And if I do vertical, if I do horizontal, it's kind of hard to see. All right, I gotta start over, I guess.